Welcome back everyone to the Complete Pineleaf. Today we are back here in Gwingris in Eregion, where it's time for us to find out what Spalvey needs us to do next.
Can I ask you something?
Have you seen Willem Whisker anywhere? I know he does not trust me very much, but I think in a pinch he might be useful to have around, and I would feel better if his teeth and claws were close at hand, just in case. Do you remember the path we used to enter Eregion from the Trolshalls? Do you think you could walk back to the path and see if Willem is there, or if anything suspicious is afoot? Leave Gwingris to the southeast and the road and turn north. Do not go too far. I would appreciate having your eyes on the path, that is all. All right. I suppose I can go and collect some information. After all, that's what everybody else seems to want me to do. Well, collect information, kill a few mobs, collect a few things here and there, all sorts of little things like that. But let's see, we need to head up this way, I believe. Right, this is what gets us back into the Trolshalls, I think. Now I know I needed to follow the road, because that's a pretty long drop to go there in the quick way. Ah, here we are. Now we head down and see if there's a cat anywhere around here. Preferably Willem. Oh, there's some bushes here. So it's not going to be easy to find everything that we need, but let's see. Looks like nothing suspicious so far. Hold on. Well, that's very definitely suspicious. An axe. I wonder what it's all about. It looks rather... Is someone just trying to chop down a tree? Well, I don't think you would start chopping down a tree, run off, and then leave the axe behind. Not if your axe was worth anything. Anyway, it doesn't exactly look like a axe that was designed for felling trees, if you ask me. Let's see what Spalvey thinks about it. Dwarves know a great deal about axes. Oh look, Theodore is back. Hello there, Theodore. At least he got back safe and sound. Now, where were you? Oh yes, I found this axe while I was investigating the area, but I did not find the links.
Ah, that is what I feared. This is a Dourhand axe.
Ah, and more, it is a message. As we journeyed, I suspect we were being tracked, and now it seems I was right. A band of my people pursued us, and this threatening axe was left to cow us. Well, it will not work. We must still search for Bingo, but we must remain alert, for we could be attacked at any time. Let us travel southeast to the Holine Ridge. From its height, we will have a good view of the surroundings and should see any Dourhands hoping to fall upon us. Oh, and one other thing. You might want to dress warmly. Yes, all right. I suppose I can do that. Have you noticed anyone following us yet?
I do not see anyone, but perhaps you should look as well.
Dourhand raiding parties are not known for their stealth, but I do not want them to get the jump on us either. Once you are certain you are not being followed, speak with me and we can travel to the Redhorn Pass to look for the cave entrances that might bring us closer to finding Bingo. Alright then. Let's have a look to the south there. Ooh, anything? No sign of Dourhands. I don't notice anything.
There is nothing for it. We will continue with the plan.
I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse, though, that you didn't see anyone. Let's go, and hopefully we will search the cave entrances and get closer to finding Bingo.
You and Spalvey have climbed high into the Redhorn Pass, looking for cave entrances that might bring you closer to finding Bingo.
Now these warmer clothes are coming in handy. The higher we climb, the more difficult this gets, Pineleaf. Try and keep your eyes peeled for the cave entrances. I believe we might find a way into the mountain in order to search for Bingo. But if this keeps up, we'll simply need to find a cave in order to survive. Just keep climbing. The storm intensifies. Ooh. One of those storms I see. Whew. The mountain itself repels us. Ooh, that's not good. Best we press on. The wind rises. Oh, it certainly does. It's making me rise too. Definitely a good thing I had the extra clothes on. It's chilly. This storm is too much. It is a bit much. Let's get one final effort, Pineleaf. Hopefully it's not our last effort. To the ledge above! I see more storms up ahead. More squalls. Let's go, let's go. Goodbye. Ready? This is going to take some time, I think. Maybe you should have gotten into something warmer too, Spalvey? I know you dwarves are hardy, but this is quite a bit. Ooh. Forward? Hate this gnawing cold thing. As soon as I get back to a Regian, I am going to get rid of it. I figure if I tried to get rid of it now, it'll just probably someone else would just dump it back on me immediately afterwards. If I were a hunter, it wouldn't be a problem, but for me, it costs logs in order to be able to create a campfire. Ooh. Do you see the any cave entrances? No, I just see bunches of snowdrifts. Well, let's see. Anything around here? No caves? I hear faint voices in the wind. No caves. Ooh, I think we may have no choice after all. This unnatural storm is too intense, and we cannot stay here to conduct a longer search. If we must enter the mountains, we will need to follow the Iron Garrison. I did not really wish to do so, but it seems it is the only way. We may have to go back down the mountains and collect our thoughts before we can collect our hobbit. Collect thoughts, then collect hold on. Voices. That voices in the... voices of Dourhands, it sounds like. We have found you, traitor! Thovarg! Spalvey, did you not think you could escape us? Did you? Return it to us, and perhaps we'll only kill your friend. I freed the hobbit, but he is no longer with us. I cannot return him to you. Do you think me a fool? I don't speak of that hobbit. You stole Storkram's star when you fled, and I will have it back. A pox on this mountain! This cursed mountain has slain my warriors, But it does not matter. I will kill you myself and take Skorgrim's scars from your corpse. It looks as if we will have to fight Pineleaf. Zovok is not going to stand down, and we cannot fight his warriors and the storm both. The warriors are dead now, aren't they? I hope you're ready. He is no slouch with that axe of his. Well, we'll take care of him. You're no Dourhand. You will die in disgrace. Oh, hello, Willem. Thank you for coming and helping us. There you go. Willem. Well, that takes care of him, at least. Thovar will trouble us no more, and I have you to thank for it, Pineleaf. Not just you, I suppose, but Willem Whisker as well. Now, let us descend this mountain. We must take the only path that remains before us. I do not want to freeze solid up here, and I feel certain it is very near to happening. Well, yep, should have taken your own advice about warmer clothing, I guess. Well, what are you waiting for? Let us get down this ridge. All right, let's go, let's go. It's nice having a chance to thaw.
Can you believe they thought I stole the Rothstone?
Thank you for your help there, Pineleaf, and for Willem's too. Thorvog and the rest of them did not know with whom they tangled, and once they knew it was too late for them. It is both foolish and typical. Can you believe they thought that I stole the Rothstone when I escaped Bingo, Pineleaf? What need I for Skorgrim's star? So you did steal the stone. Ha 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 ha. Right. I have no loyalty to the Dourhands any longer, and I have no need for this little treasure either. Why not give it to the young Theodore Gors? He has been seeking treasures since he arrived, and now at last he can possess one. Oh yes, this Rothstone looks like a nice real treasure, all right. Here you go. Here's a treasure. What do you think about it?
You're giving me this shiny necklace?
This is a test, isn't it? Haley is trying to trick me. She has been going on and on about what defines the meaning of treasure and what does not, and this must be another lesson. It is quite a good fake, I will give you that, but Theodore Gross has become such an astute treasure seeker that he will not fall for this clever ruse. Take your elaborate mockery out from my sight, Pineleaf. I would advise you to cast it into a ditch. That is how confident I am that this beautiful, shining necklace is a convincing fake. Haley, could you appraise this? Apparently, your student is convinced that it is an outright fake, even though these Dourhand dwarves seem to treasure it quite highly.
Where did you find this?
I am dazzled by such a display of dwarfcraft, and by the evidence of such precious materials. Yes. Aha. He... What? I see. I thank you for this gift, Pineleaf, and for this opportunity to teach Theodore another valuable lesson about valuables. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, that's taken care of.
I feel as if a great weight has been lifted from me.
Yes. No, I do not speak of the Rothstone. That was gold and ruby, and its weight was purely material. That is only the case with dwarf-made artifacts, Pineleaf. It's not always the case, right. The weight of which I speak was the weight of my name. I know now that I did not know before. I am no longer a Dourhand. That name and that life is now behind me. Whee! And next time it's a level 50 quest. Whee! Oh, seeker of treasure or giver of treasure? Well, let's try seeker. There you go. Now that that's done, what do I... Oh, I know what I do next. Did I say something about eating a little bit of a fire? Well, I certainly don't want to do it in the middle of the grass. That would be uncouth, right? Of course it would be. Good grief. But I do need to get warm. Ah, nice and toasty. Now what do I do next? Hello there, Ron. I've got some strange tidings to tell you.
Dark days are coming.
Your tale fills me with sorrow, Pineleaf. The fall of Narmleth is a sad tale known by few, and then only in part. Of her imprisonment by Laridan following the Battle of Fornost I knew nothing. It grieves me that Laridan believed I would not suffer Narmleth to live. The slaying of a captive is not the way of the Eldar, and she would have been safe in my house, though she remain a Marthiel. I believe we can guess the sad fate of Sarah Oakhart, last in a long line of Narmleth's keepers. I do not doubt she treated the daughter of Laridan kindly, but her payment was doom. And more than that, our Marthiel learned the dark arts from a cruel master, and it seems she took the visage of her jailer for her own. An unhappy fate. I'm certain of one more thing, Pineleaf. Angmar has not yet recovered Narquil. The ways of the enemy are the ways of deceit. Do not give in to despair. If Narquil had been found, Amarthya would have recalled her minions, and she has not done so. She may have learned some new information concerning its whereabouts, but her servants have not yet found it. Of this I'm sure. We must remain vigilant against them, as always, and continue our search. More searching to do. Any place you recommend we search next?
A strange fate brings you hither.
Though I believe that Angmar has not yet recovered Narquil, soon they will learn somewhat of its keeping, if not from their long search, but from Laridan himself. The tortures devised by the enemy can mar the mind as well as the body, and Laridan holds great knowledge. I would lay this task upon you, Pineleaf. Return to Caliglan in Evendim and seek Laridan. It may be that his time in Middle-earth has already been brought to an untimely end, but I have my doubts against it, for Laridan is strong and willful, and would not easily betray his purpose by force. Go quickly to Caliglan and Evendim, and find any tidings you have of Laridan, be they good or ill. Good or ill. What will we find when we get to Caliglan? We have to find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.